Alright, so continuing off from last week's lesson, we're going to work on example 1, which we're going to find the standard form of the equation of the hyperbola with the focus point at -1, 2 and 5, 2, and the vertices at 0, 2 and 4, 2. My first step is going to be to graph these points just to get a sense of where the hyperbolas are at. So creating my big graph right there. I know I'm at -1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 2. Those are my focus points. Those are in black. I want to do my vertices in blue just so I can see the difference. So 0, 2 and 4, 2. You can also just label them V and F so you can see which ones are which. The second step is to determine the center. And pretty much to determine the center, I need to find the distance. So center is the distance between vertice to vertice. So then the distance from there to there, that distance is 4. So my center should be in the middle. So then I have a center at 2, 2. So then this is 2, 2. There is a formula. You can also use the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula if you don't trust your counting or you may think that your graph is a little off. The midpoint formula, can write this up here, is x1 plus x2 over 2 y1 plus y2 over 2, and it should give you the same thing. And you want to use the point from the vertices, so from vertice to vertice. Step 3, we're going to determine A, so find A, and by finding A, I need to find the distance from the center to a vertice. So my distance from the center to a vertice is A. A is equal to 2 in that case. So A is equal to 2. And I can put distance here, distance here. Now I need to find B. Well, in this case, let's find C first because it's actually easier to find A and C, and then we can actually find B. C is the distance from the center to a foci point. So the distance from, let me do this one up here, the center to the foci point is C. C is equal to, that's 1, 2, 3. C is equal to 3. Now I can find B because B, we're just going to use b is equal to the square root of c squared minus a squared. B is equal to 3 squared minus 2 squared. And b is equal to 9 minus 4. Don't need that to be that large. B is equal to the square root of 5. I'm going to leave it as a square root because it's actually going to save us when we're writing the equation out. So now we're going to write the standard form. So write in standard form, which is x minus h to the power of 2 a squared minus y minus k to the power of 2 b squared is equal to 1. And how did I know that I needed the x in the beginning instead of the y? Because this is a horizontal hyperbola. Those are the vertices. The vertices have the branches. So then this shows that it is horizontal, so my x needs to be in the front. And I just plug in the information I have. I have x minus 2. My a was also 2 to the power of 2. Minus y minus 2. B is square root of 5, so square root of 5 to the power of 2 is equal to 1. Let me zoom out a little. So then I simplify, x minus 2 over 4. Remember, square root and power of 2 cancel. Not the whole thing cancels, just the square root. So then I still have 5. And there you go. Alright, go ahead and try number 1. Make sure that you type your answers into the Google document. And now we are moving to example 2.